Hey, this is Wilbur back with some more replays live. Well, not replays, I guess. This is a live ladder game. Got a opponent with a little bit lower MMR than we are. So hopefully we can get a nice win. Let's see. Got my favorite start, the Stormcaller. Been really enjoying Stormcallers lately. They seem to really counter the ever popular Tarantula. So we'll grab them again. This time we got tanks and crawlers, which are both pretty good against Stormcallers, so I'll be a little bit on the back foot, I think. I think this start will grab a few arc lights to grab those, take care of all those crawlers once they come in. Alright, here we go. I want to put the 2 crawlers on the tower and 1 on the back, with the 2 tanks there. He also grabbed a few Stormcallers. I mean, arc lights. Pretty similar boards. 3 chaff, 2 200 cost units, and 2 arc lights for both of us. I think this will be a pretty close round 1. Stormcallers getting the first volley out. Arc lights cleaning up most of crawlers. Now we're getting stuck onto the tanks. That's bad, so hopefully we can switch over to this crawler cluster. Didn't quite clear it out. We'll probably be taking the L. But tanks are pretty good against Stormcallers. We'll probably be fine once we add a few crawlers of our own into the mix. We got a nice Stang, triple marksman, or a wasp. So this is kind of tough. Like if I go wasps and he goes mustangs, I'm in a lot of trouble. I really like using wasps to get some nice flanks in. And we have like lots of opportunities right now. Board state. I think the more safe play is just to grab some stangs, help clear out those crawlers that are going to come in. I think these 2 are pretty bad. So I think I'm going to go with the Stang route here. We will grab our own sets of crawlers. I think we actually want the one in the middle to counter his middle crawler. And we'll grab our left flanking crawler later. Maybe I'll put this one over here since we don't have the extra crawler to help us out. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so he went the Mustangs as well. Like I said, like if I hadn't grabbed the Mustangs, I think we'd have been in a lot of trouble with the Wasps. They would have been pretty dead weight this round. Just want to remind everyone that if you're enjoying my content, it'd be awesome if you gave me a like, subscribe. Get a lot of views, some on some videos, but not a lot of subs. So trying to pump some of those numbers up. Looks like we're still not quite doing enough with the Stormcallers here. Getting through those tanks. We've got a Rhino Specialist too, which is going to be coming in next round. Laser sights, always pretty good. We'll grab that and stick it on this Mustang. Got a nice level here. Happy about. I always like getting 1 level onto my Stormcallers. I think that's a pretty big help. I think we might actually add another round of arc lights here. Help clear out those Mustangs and the chaff. Kind of want to grab the range as well. Maybe we'll just hold off and get the damage upgrade this round. Trying to think about the board my opponent has, and tarantulas might actually be something I actually want to pick up this game. It's pretty good against his whole board. A little bit rough sticking him in late in the game, but I mean the other option I think we're just looking at is maybe some Vulcans. But we'll see how this goes. We'll hold off unlocking anything major. I should have grabbed my... Forgot to grab my marksman free unlock that time. Looks like my opponent just upgraded tanks. Just grabbed a bunch of upgrades this round. He's also got the laser sight onto his higher level Mustangs. I think that was kind of like the obvious choice this round. Yeah, we're still not doing enough on board here. Just having a hard time answering these sledges is the problem. They've been soaking lots of damage for our opponent. Now we have a Rhino to deal with besides. So we got a Rhino drop, Senior, Shield drop, and Improved Worm. Maybe we'll actually go into the Vulcans here. Got the Senior card. Maybe we want them in the middle here. Oop, pushed the wrong button. That'll cost me $50. Not the worst mistake in the world, but it does stop us from upgrading this Stormcaller. A little bit weaker on this side, so maybe this is where the Rhino is going to come. So I'll put a later missile here. Got Bubble from our opponent. Cover his Mustang, and we just got the Rhino coming right down the middle here. Next round, I think we're just going to grab Ignite. Lots of sledges coming down. Yeah, if we can't do it with the Vulcans, maybe we'll switch to some Scorpions to take care of these things that are plaguing us here. Take care of that big Rhino. Our whole board is in the middle. Looks like we're going to lose our tower on the left here. Unless our Vulcan can take care of business. Looks like it's going to be a little too late. Down goes the first Vulcan. Tower debuff really kicking our butt. Maybe our Vulcan can get a turn to spray these last Mustangs. Not quite enough. 2 Stormcallers probably not going to do it. Almost turned it around that round. Lost by a Mustang and a tank. Got a Wasp form, which is pretty useless for us. Tech Specialist might save us some money. Do not have any upgrades yet, so I think we will grab it. Grab these levels here. Go ahead and add, I think, one more. These fangs in the middle. I think I'm going to go ahead and wait on upgrades and just add some levels to our units. Grab my last unlock. And call that good. Opponent has grabbed a few scorpions to deal with the Vulcans. I can see myself adding some more Stormcallers now to help with these scorpions. I think maybe 2 more sets of chaff, like the crawler here and the crawler here would be good too. Opponent has grabbed fuel recovery and swapped out that rhino for range on the scorpions. Scorpions going down, proving kind of ineffective. Vulcans doing some good work in the middle here. Got the nice big Stormcallers now to help us out. Yay, we finally turned the game around. Nice. Some sandworms, mothers, typhoons, or fortress. I think here maybe we bring in a sandworm. Not a big fan of sandworm, but having a distractor unit might be pretty good here. We'll just send the big guy in right down the middle here. Get our promotion on these Vulcans. I think what we'll do is maybe grab best partner, grab a few more Vulcans on the sides. Maybe push a little bit. Want to grab that, and we'll finally add our defense upgrade. Auto unlocks. So we have the fortress coming down from our opponent, and some anti-missile devices. That'll be kind of rough. Hopefully our worm can get in there. Cause some havoc. We might even consider doing Sandstorm. I think would be pretty good for us here. Best partner helping us clear out some of the stuff in the middle. Didn't lose our big Vulcan yet. It's huge. Looks like we're also going to get these anti-missile devices. So, looks like a nice round for us here. Getting those anti-missile devices is big. It's like $200. It's going to be wasted for the opponent. Yeah, there it goes. Roasted. Nice, we take down this bubble too. Yeah, we got the bubble, we got all the extra little knickknacks that our opponent had on board, so nice round for us. Another senior for us comes down. That's pretty good. So I think what we're going to do here is grab Sandstorm for these worms. That should be pretty annoying to deal with. Want to get range enhancement and speed this round. going to add that last crawler over on this side. I think we will upgrade these storm crawlers once again. Don't have any other like major upgrades I need. So I think we'll hold our $100. I don't think Mobile Beacon's doing us any big favors here. I think maybe what we'll do is just bubble our kind of key unit, which is these Vulcans. That way it stops that missile from our opponent getting in on our Fang again. Opponent added an anti-missile war factory, which is a pretty smart move. I think that means we grab Ignite and maybe EMP on a marksman, so we can drop a marksman and get EMP next round. Help us deal with the fortress problem. So our right flank doing really good. Left flank's kind of having some problems with that fortress. If we roast the tower here, we'll be in good shape. I think our high level storm crawlers will help us get in on this war factory. I think maybe we also just drop Ignite on our Vulcans next round. Nice big win here. And that's actually enough for a game. GG. So, a nice game where Going Senior gave us a nice little reward. I think this was a really good play for my opponent, but it just wasn't enough. The storm callers popped the bubbles right away. So maybe it just wasn't forward. Maybe what he needed to do was actually have the war factory up front here. Another thing too is like, I don't know, the Scorpions, they just didn't work out. Like the Vulcans just, this one Fang I think was enough to make those first few shots miss, and the Vulcans connected, melted those Scorpions, and we got through. So I hope you enjoyed a game where I actually busted out some giants. I haven't played too much like that lately, so kind of fun. And once again, I mean, these Stormcaller starts have just been my best friend lately. I would encourage you to start playing Stormcallers if you are not, because I think they do really well into the meta at this moment. You know, people say they're easily countered, but I don't know. From what I've seen, and I'm decently high ELO, like, they just seem to cause people so many problems, and they counter quite a few units.